Ba ba da ba 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 ba. What up, gang? 1 2 1 2. We live. Let me see something. Hold up. Let me get my Instagram going. We're gonna try something new tonight. Talking Facts Live. We're going live simultaneously on Instagram. We on Twitter. We on Facebook. And we on Twitch. We on X. What up, gang? Yo, it's a lot to talk about. We're gonna have a good time. Get in the comments early. Let me know if it's tweaking. If you can't hear me, let me know. Charles Brown in the building talking facts. I'm trying to see if the audio is like, let's see. Let me get my Instagram up. And I learned last week if I can't see the comments on Instagram. So I'm trying to work that out. But I'm gonna have the Instagram up now. So when y'all comment on Instagram, I'm gonna be able to holler at you. But yo, we're gonna have a great show tonight. This is crazy. It's so much going on, dog. Gang, listen. It's so much going on. I don't even know where to begin. First of all, let me know how I sound in the comments if you're rocking with me. Yo, we're going to have a great, crazy, crazy, crazy show. Thank y'all for watching. I already see the numbers going up. I appreciate that. CLBMG. Let me get this message out first before we go any further. Head over to the CLBMG sponsor, black-yeti.com. Fine cannabis products, THC infused products. Black Yeti, black-yeti.com. Saluting the building. Yo, listen, man, it's going nuts right now. Let me see something real quick. Your boy going crazy out here. I'm gonna start with this because this one is bugging me out. And if y'all can't hear me, let me know. I don't understand this one right here. It's a whole thing. King Combs going nuts over his pops. You pose to defend your pops, right? I get that. I understand that, gang. I understand that. But it's a certain way to do it. And when I woke up this morning to see exactly what was actually going on, I was like, what is happening? Your boy got a diss record. He's dissing and he coming at everybody. And now he done got Meek and 50 dissing. It's crazy. I can't even believe what I'm going. Salute to Mary in the building. She said, have a great show. Mary Brown. Shorty, can you hear me? Let me know. Yo, listen. Your boy right now, bro, dead ass, got a diss record. It's so much going on with this. He telling on himself. He said that the feds missed the house next door. I want to read to y'all what's going on. It's crazy. I heard the diss record. I'm gonna be honest. I had to cut it off at first and then go back to it later because it wasn't for me. I'm just gonna be honest with you. With all this good music coming out with Kendrick and all that, I can't. It's hard to go backwards with these diss records, though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's low key real hard, man. Let me know if y'all can hear me right now before I get started. I don't want to get started and y'all can't hear me. Sean Bates in the building. Salute, Sean Bates. Yo, listen. Your boy made a whole diss record. It's called what's this diss record called? Pick a Side. And apparently, it's him coming at defending his pops, defending this. Remember when everybody was like, "Oh, I didn't like how they had the kids in handcuffs." Right when they came and they raided Diddy, I didn't like how they had the kids in handcuffs. Well, this ain't no kid. This dude like 26 years old, so he definitely ain't no kid. But end of the day, he's still Diddy's kid, and his son is trying to stand up for him where no one else would. Right? They've been saying for a couple of weeks, why nobody ain't standing up for Diddy? Why nobody ain't coming to his aid, right to his corner? Well, it's King Combs and Stevie J. They standing up for him and they making sure he's solid, right? So the record, I want to read to you what's going on. I'm gonna give you some commentary because this ain't it. I'm just gonna be honest with you. He says it says 50 Cent claps back after King Combs threatened him on a new diss. Now I heard it. I ain't gonna say diss, I ain't gonna say threaten him, but let's talk about it. King Combs tell 50 Cent to S my D on a new diss, and 50 drags the son for the Puffy Juice assault allegations. After King Combs dropped the 50 Cent diss, Pick a Side, The infamous instigator took his dragged son. The infamous instigator took and dragged Diddy's son about the puffy juice, drug and sexual assault allegations against him. So King Combs, whose first name is Christian, which son is that? His first son? Is King Combs Diddy's first son? I don't know. Let me see. He went low on the new song "Pick a Side," taking aim at all of his father's critics in the wake of several sexual assault allegations and lawsuits against Diddy. Combs confronted everyone who withdrew support. Hip Hop DX reports that on Sunday, Combs called out 50 Cent by name and told him to S my D. First of all, it's low key with all this stuff going on about your pops. I don't know if you want to be telling people to S your D, bro. Like, it's kind of weird. Just low key. Like, that joint was crazy when I heard that. I was like, bro, that joint made you cringe. He was like, come on, bro, not like this, bro. Come on, bro. Don't say S my D when they sitting here telling they trying to convict you of, they trying to convict your pops of all kind of heinous acts. And the first thing you telling dudes, if you don't agree with us, S my D, right? Let me keep this going. So he says, quote, on the record, he goes, when all they had was 50 Cent, who put the city on the map? Stop lying. Pop's been hated on by many men, and that's fine. They're going to try to stop these M&Ms, and they're going to die trying. So he tried to flip a little 50 Cent diss, but to get rich or die trying. He said they're going to die trying, right? Okay, that's a bar. I'm gonna give him that. That's a bar. I'll give him that. He said, I dare one of you N-words to scream out no Diddy. I don't know if that's a good idea because I don't know who's going to stop. First of all, you putting it out there into the lexicon to make them say it more. When you say, I dare y'all to say it, they're going to say it more. That's kind of wild, just to be honest with you. But that's what he's doing. He's like, yo, say it again. And I don't know what he's going to do to 1,000 people saying no Diddy. Now, every time they see it, they're going to scream no Diddy, right? But he said, he continued about the phrase 50 Cent popularized as a replacement for the homophobic pause. So yeah, low key. It right now it is low key. He said while Combs called out 50 by name, he has smoke for everyone in the industry he claims switched up on his dad. Quote, don't bust no U-turns because we ain't forgetting. And to all of y'all that switched up, S my D. He said suck his D again, right? I don't know if that's the hardcore diss that you thinking it is. Let's just be honest. I don't know if that's like Sean Bass sound like the feds picked a side and D Nice said the shit was trash. Yo, listen, I can't even lie. It was rough to listen to. I low key, it's like doing a homework assignment that you don't really want to do. It's like, yo, they say write a paper on something that you really don't want to write about. I had to listen to it. I'm just gonna be honest, and I'm not gonna hate on the dude because he's trying to defend his pops, but this ain't it, bro. Like low key, like I feel like some of this is clout because you know that the record not gonna make people stop. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna change people's opinion. So I think the record low key is like a low key clout chasing moment. Let's just be honest. I'm just gonna be honest. So I feel like this was something that was done in haste, right? But the worst part about it is the line that he said, the feds didn't, it says, police raided the crib like they think we selling crack, but we out here selling tracks, multi-million-dollar plaques. Then he said, where the other line at? It said, knock them walls down like when them Fetty boys ran in both our cribs. Too bad they ain't know about the one next door because that's the one they missed. Bro, what's going on, bro? Like, let's just be honest, bro. You literally just told the feds to double back, hit the other crib because y'all missed that. I don't know if hot lines are worth what these kids are thinking. Like, that's like, is it a hot line? It's not even a hot line. Like, let's just be honest. Like, if that's a hot line, right? You just implicated the other crib. So now they could come back with another warning, hit the other crib with 80 cops like last time. Or I'm gonna try to give him benefit of the doubt. Maybe it's a hotline. Maybe he don't. They've already said that they own both cribs. That's already public knowledge. Maybe they already hit it, but they said they didn't. So I'm trying to work with them, but it just ain't making no sense to say that, right? It sounds like the police didn't go to that crib and it was all set. Y'all was good. Now you just hit the red flag, right? Now you just hit it where, yo, right? Y'all missed the other crib, right? 50 ain't letting it go. 50 having a field day with it. This is the definition of self-snitching. Let's just be honest. And it said that 50 came back on his Instagram like he's supposed to, right? Yeah, I mean, like, let's just be honest. 50 gonna do what he do. And he goes, now, why would you say some shit like this when you know the feds are investigating? Is you stupid or is you dumb, right? He had a picture of him kissing Diddy, the picture you see over there on the other side. Now, that's what 50 gonna do. So I guess that wasn't enough. 50 came and just went nuts with him, just started going crazy, right? He trolled them all day. He said, I really don't understand why they want to drug women. If she can't remember how good it was the next morning, how can you connect? 50 just going nuts. Then he said he was afraid for his life. This is my problem with this. And I want to keep going because it's even more it gets even weirder, right? Let me find this. So 50's trolling him, and somehow there's your boy Stevie J. Somehow Meek gets involved. Let me just find out, because Meek says something about, check these comments real quick. Meek says something about, if you he said the same thing I'm saying, right? And somehow, let me see, how did Meek get involved? Because somehow Meek and 50 got involved. Oh, I remember. All right, so Meek came at 50 for going at Meek defended Diddy. That's right. Meek defended Diddy and started going at 50. He started going at 50 for oh shit, did I lose the connection? We still here? Let me know we still here. Y'all still hear me? Let me see something. We still here, gang. It's connecting. All right, there we go. We still here. So listen, bro. I don't even understand. Like, I'm looking at this thing. Meek started coming at 50 for going at Diddy's son, basically. At the end of the day, once that happened, all hell broke loose, because then he started coming at him about, let me see. I want to make sure I got this right, because I don't want to say this wrong. I remember that 50. I want to get this right, gang. I want to get this right. Oh, Shorty said it ain't stop. All right, gang. All right, cool. Y'all just can't see my Twitter. I wanted y'all to see that Twitter, but I'm going to keep it moving. 50 and Meek started going at it, and then somehow Solja Boy got involved. I don't know, gang. Let me just get this Twitter up, because I don't want to tell y'all the wrong facts since we're talking facts. End of the day, let me see. All right, here we go. Somehow Meek started going blah, blah, blah at 50. Let me stop this sharing. Y'all can't even see the daggone. Y'all can't even see the Twitter no more. The Twitter dropped, gang. This is crazy. I wanted y'all to see that part. Can y'all even see? All right, here we go. There it is. I don't know, man. I feel like King was trying to do his pop some justice and do him some, like, you know what I'm saying, look out for him, but the track didn't work, and a lot of people gonna start clowning him even more. You know they're gonna be yelling no Diddy all up and down the daggone street. I don't understand what. I mean, maybe that's he's trying to get his record. Is this like one of the first records we ever really listened to of this dude? I mean, I don't really remember any other music. Is it the one that he did? Don't he got a track with Kodak or something like that? He got a track with Kodak, but I don't really know much about King Cone's music. So I can't really say, you know, if it's good or bad, but I do know. 1 second, gang. All right, we back. I might have to move on because there ain't really much with this story anyway, man. A bunch of goofy stuff. Let me see my Twitter. I'm trying to see the comments. Ain't really much else going on with this story, man. I'm gonna move on because I feel like ain't really much else to talk about with that. I do want to get into this Akademiks though. Akademiks got a charge. Akademiks said it's all lies. He said that the lawsuit is frivolous, but Akademiks is catching a charge right now. Apparently, Akademiks is catching a sexual assault charge. The female that was on his stream a couple months ago, remember that video dropped with the female screaming? Ak is trying to say that that's a whole setup. The cameras caught her. She's saying it's a whole different subject. She's saying that basically when she was there, she was drugged and she was assaulted by several men, including DJ Akademiks. Now, this was something that popped up quite a few months. Like, this is a while ago. This is not, this been happening. And for some reason, she just now filed this lawsuit. But this, if you're gonna file this, the perfect time. End of the day, everybody going down right now. They raiding houses, they busting in like, yo, it's looking crazy out here. So this the perfect time. I don't feel that there's enough evidence. I watched that video. I watched it several times. I couldn't really make heads or tails of what. I just heard her screaming, and I heard like he ran out the room, he ran back in. So I can't really say what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it actually was showing, but I don't know if that's enough to convict or to absolve him. We need more information. It's going to be a he versus she. He said, she said situation. And he's saying that the girl was never, of course, that's what he's supposed to say. He's saying that the girl was never attacked in any kind of way. And he's basically saying that the video already proved it, but the lawsuit is frivolous. I don't know if the lawsuit is frivolous until they bring him in. Now, when he goes to, if there's any type of indictment where he has to go before a judge or anything, that's when we're going to know what they really got. End of the day. Because right now, like I said, all we got is that grainy video and her word. You know what I'm saying? So it seemed like there ain't much left. But you can make a lawsuit about anything, right? And a lot of people want to see Ak up out of here. I'm just going to be honest. A lot of people want to get Akademiks up out of here. So they probably praying that this is real. But end of the day, it ain't much to go on, fam. I'm just sorry. I know a lot of y'all want to see Akademiks take a hit. I know y'all do. Let me check these comments, see if I can see the comments. I know y'all want to see Akademiks take that hit, but I watched the video, fam, and I didn't see much going on. So you're going to have to wait for that. You're going to have to wait and see what happens. All right, let me check these comments, gang. I know it was a lot going on in these comments. I got my Twitter back up, everything. Bada, bada, bada. Because I wanted to do the story of this female with Akademiks. All right, here we go. We back up. Let me see. Akademiks. Akademiks. I want to read more information on this, to be honest with you. Let me see what he's doing out here. Akademiks. News on Akademiks. All right, he's being sued. So sued is different. Sued is different. Being sued is not the same, right, as an actual crime. Let me check out. Sean said, is the lawsuit civil or criminal? It's saying that it's She's suing him, so it's a civil case. So that's different. That's almost a bag chase. That's almost a bag chase. Let me get this up here real quick, because I wanna talk about this. Akademiks being sued for defamation. Let me see if I can get this up here for y'all to see this real quick. Bada bop share. DJ Akademiks share. Bang. Let's see if I can get this up here for you, gang, because I want to read it. There it is. All right. There it is. So, Akademiks. I can't even pronounce this young woman's name. Just gonna be honest with you. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I can't even pronounce her name.
Hold on.
There it is. All right, gang. I can't even pronounce this woman's name, but she is suing Akademiks, bro. I'm bugging out. This thing is acting crazy. Give me a second, gang. All right, DJ Akademiks is facing a new lawsuit accusing him of RAPE. I can't say it because they'll demonetize my joint, and I don't want that to happen. I can't say certain words. Certain words cannot be said, and that's just it is what it is, gang. I'm sorry about that. DJ Akademiks is facing a new lawsuit accusing him of RAPE, sexual assault, and defamation. The lawsuit, filed in the Superior Court of New Jersey and obtained by Rolling Stone, was filed by Fuzia Abashi, who dated the internet. Oh, this was his ex. Okay. Who dated the internet personality, real name Livingston Allen, after meeting him online in 2021. Abashi alleges that on July 16th, Allen contacted her and invited her to his house. Let me see. Not suspecting any ill intentions, even though they allegedly hadn't seen each other for almost a year. When Abashi arrived, however, she was met by two men identified as John Doe 1 and John Doe 2. Gang, what's going on, Act? Hold up, bro. You got John Doe's in the building? Hold up, gang. It says, whom she did not expect to be there. Oh, Act, it's a setup, Act. What's going on, baby? Talk to me, Act. Talk to me. When Abashi says, let's see. She claims the two men drugged her drink and plied her with alcohol before assaulting and raping her on Allen's pool deck. Act, please say this ain't so. When Abashi says the drugs impacted her memory and caused her to lose consciousness. She claims she was later woken up around 4 a.m. in the bedroom by Allen, who was pulling her hair, prying her legs, and brutally raping her. Abashi accuses Allen of penetrating her anally and vaginally and says she was begging him to stop and crying for most of the assault, but losing her ability to move physically. This sounds crazy, Act. The following day, according to the lawsuit, Abashi asked Allen for details about what happened the previous night. He allegedly showed her a trash can that contained 2 condoms and condom wrappers, which suggested that Abashi, after the alleged pool deck attack, had taken her to another room, and they had taken her to another room in the house and brutally raped her. She also claimed that Allen showed her surveillance footage of the alleged pool deck attack. According to her, she watched the video. She looked like she was lying there lifeless, which did not sit right with her. She also says, according to text messages included in the lawsuit later that day, Allen, aka Akademiks, told Abashi to get tested and he would do the same. Abashi says she found the statement odd, and the suit argues that the text was proof that Allen, who had not slept with Mr. Abashi for over a year, engaged in unprotected intercourse that night. After contacting her lawyer for advice, Abashi went to the police, and the authorities first told her to visit a hospital for a rape kit, which she did. The kit purportedly led to the discovery of the traces of Allen's sperm. Abashi then spoke with the authorities in person, and photographs were taken of bruises on Abashi's arm, back, buttocks, and leg. Ay, ay, ay. Abashi also sat for a recorded wire call during which she claimed Allen graphically recounted and admitted to having sexual intercourse, even going so far as to describe her vajayjay. This led the cops to obtain a warrant for the surveillance footage and other evidence. Abashi later claimed that Allen disposed of several items, bed sheets, etc., at the dumpster near his office. Presumably, Mr. Allen was attempting to destroy the evidence of Miss Abashi's RAPE. Despite taking her allegations to the police, Abash chose silence per the lawsuit and ostensibly decided not to press charges. Her decision would bring the lawsuit comes after allegations were brought to light at the end of 2023, after both she and Allen addressed the incident on social media. Akademiks did not reply to Rolling Stone's request. He said, "This is a money tree situation. It's a shakedown." He also reiterated several claims that he had previously made about the allegations, claiming the police had conducted an investigation and nothing had come of it. Quote, "I'm not even hiding and ducking from the situation, from the narrative that happened. I pretty much told everything. And also I told the truth. The police came, they looked, we gave them everything. Pretty much everything is documented, caught on videotape. They got to see it with their own two eyes. Not only did they say, act you good, and this is not just word of mouth, this is you're officially clear. We cannot bring any criminal charges. You are not criminally liable." Interesting. This is what Ak is saying that the cops told him. He added, "The things that fall in my favor will happen to be the truth. Video footage, text messages, everything that the prosecutor who could have potentially looked into this all reviewed and said, we don't have enough to even go forward. That's just facts." What else we got? It says, "She was getting trained by my two men on the pool deck." This is what Act claimed what happened while he was asleep on December 30th. "She was getting trained by my two men on the pool deck," alleging the surveillance footage attack was a defamation by Abash. And he's accusing her of voluntarily having an orgy with his friends at his home while maintaining that he never participated at all. The suit goes on to allege that Allen knew his statements in the video were misleading and false, as he was in possession of text messages of Miss Abashi, where she stated that she did not know what happened to her on July 16th, 2022. So let me keep this moving. Like, this is a lot to process. She also said, "I'm confident that justice will prevail." So they both saying that they got justice. So let's just break this down. I'm going to break down what I just heard. I'm just going to be honest with you. It sounds like something actually happened in this situation, but the police don't think nothing criminal happened. This sounds like a case where, like I said, it's he say, she say, but end of the day, it sounds like what the police is saying, they're not pressing charges for this. This is a criminal law, just like when OJ got in trouble. OJ got in trouble. He was tried and actually acquitted of murder, but they still came back and did a civil suit. And in the civil suit, they proved enough of OJ that they could actually they could get money out of him. He lost his civil suit. This sounds like a civil suit. So even if they can't criminally charge Akademiks, this sounds like she's going to go after his money anyway. And he may cave, Who was that guy that didn't cave? It was who was it? It was a rapper. He did not cave, and he ended. I know Game lost because he didn't go to court, but there was a rapper who fought it for years. Somebody in the comments might know. There was a rapper who fought one of these cases, and they never proved that he did anything. So he ended up beating it and ended up suing the girl. I can't remember who it was, but this girl can actually sue him, but that doesn't mean she's going to win. Now, if Ak fights it and takes it the long way, he could potentially face a lot of money. She could bankrupt Ak. If Ak fights this, she could bankrupt him. Now, what could happen is Akademiks could settle, which might be the most likely case scenario. Ak might just settle this and call it a day. I don't understand why, you know, he would try to fight this if it's some money that he can just throw at it and move on. If it's a lie, I don't think Ak wants to really continue to fight something this crazy, right? And I feel like if it's like she wants 500,000, Ak at this point should be able to come up with 500,000. If she's talking $1 million or more, I would probably fight it because it looks like there's not enough evidence. He's going to end up thinking about how Ak is, right? I'm going to think Ak will probably try to fight this. I think it's going to end up costing him more to fight it than to just pay her off, to just settle the case. I feel like if he understands where this chick is really going, she just wants a quick bag. So I don't know if he wants to try to risk going all the way with this trial. It kind of don't make no sense to do it because she's going to drag it out, and a lot of lawyers going to take this just to try to get the bag from him, right? How we looking out there? Let me see. Shorty, let me know how it look and sound so we can see if we keep it moving. Let me know if I gotta do something else. But yeah, man, it don't sound right. It sounds like something happened. Now, this is my thing, bro. Let's be honest, Ak. This your ex-girl. You brought your ex-girl that you haven't had sex with in a year to come get ran down on by two of your homeboys. You called her over there for that. That sounds kind of fishy. Let's just be honest. If I'm on the jury, I'm going to need a lot more information. Let's just say that. I'm going to need a lot more information because that sounds crazy. You just called this girl out the blue. According to the statements of both of you, you hadn't done nothing with this girl in a year, and all of a sudden she getting ran a train on in your pool area, right? That's kind of suspect, and you're going to really have to prove why you felt that was okay. Like that kind of ain't okay. So I don't know what the judge gonna say about that. So outside of that, it's gonna have to make sense. But the other stuff where we got the video footage and the cops can't really prove what you did and didn't do, that's gonna be the issue. The other issue is this girl had enough common sense to go get a lawsuit. That means she got a lot of stuff together. They already got you on the wiretap, right? They got you on the wiretap, which had enough information to say, okay, now let's go search. They got enough of you saying stuff on the wire to say, all right, there's enough here. This guy said enough. We're gonna go search. So that's the part that Ak really gonna have to worry about is what he said on that wiretap and what he has been saying publicly. That's why they tell you, do not comment on cases publicly. That is the worst thing you can do because they're going to use every single thing that you say publicly against you. And that's what accurate to find out. Everything he said about this woman, about this case, they're going to nitpick that apart. It's too much money on the line. These lawyers, whoever she got, is probably doing this pro bono, whereas they don't get a penny unless they win. And they gonna come like hawks because they already got they hooks in them. So end of the day, let me see what Infinity Joke said. Another channel said that was a different girl screaming that time, but the one with the lawsuit didn't have a green card at the time. Okay, I didn't know that. So that's news to me. I feel like that, it's going to be little stuff that come up that don't make no sense. I don't know how this going to really work. And if that video footage, that's not the video I saw, then that's a whole different story, because the one I saw didn't look, there was nothing conclusive in that. So I don't even know what went down with that. So, hey, Act, you got some explaining to do. He said the truth gonna set him free, and we gonna see. We gonna see, bro. But I want to move on. The funniest thing that I saw this week was Meek Mill versus Solja Boy. And I got that Meek Mill versus 50 Cent combo. We're gonna get into that too for about the Diddy, My Twitter had dropped. But Meek Mill versus Solja Boy. Yo, what the hell was that? Yo, your boy Meek. I don't know what's going on. I thought Meek was on vacation. I don't know what's happening. Why he doing this much tweeting? But he done tweeted at 50. He done tweeted at Solja Boy. He done tweeted at this other cat. He done tweeted about King Kong. Like, he's tweeting at everybody. And it is just getting a little crazy. But let me read this Meek Mill. We're gonna have a conversation. It's crazy. First of all, I want to go back to the Meek Mill. I'm gonna talk about Solja Boy in a minute because that was funny. But I won't go to this Meek Mill versus 50 Cent. Man, it says Meek Mill isn't letting 50 get away with dissing King Combs. Meek jumped in between Fifth and Diddy's son as the G Unit boss. Hold on, as the G Unit boss reacted to the song "Pick a Side." Right? Let me get this up here. This is funny because it's just like people jumping and stuff. Like, Meek is not none of Meek business, and I guess he's sticking up for Diddy's son, which is admirable, low key. He goes, it says, he goes, when all they had was 50, blah, blah, blah. He said, because you're federal, the street N-words in Queens know that's why you trying to pick on a little boy. Your own son hates your guts. So I'm grateful to be on the island with my son and his friends on his birthday. Don't follow these guys. They are miserable in their lives. He was talking about 50 because 50 said, now, why would you say some stupid stuff like this when you know the feds are investigating? Is you stupid or is you dumb? He said that to King Combs about the comment that King Combs said, y'all missed the house and y'all hit the wrong house, right? So then this leads to 50 trolling him. I don't know what's going on with Meek this week with this jumping in on the internet stuff, but he said naturally 50 began to troll Meek. Energy toward a little boy because you're federal, He said, y'all N-words, damn, I'm bugging out. I'm bugging out. 50 shot back and he clowned Meek for his last project suffering from low album sales. You sold 6K copies of your last project. You should not be on vacation. Still chasing a dream or embracing a nightmare. Standing by your man. That I respect that. Yo, that's crazy. This dude 50, literally, bro, literally has no chill whatsoever. I'm sitting here. This dude just said you standing by your man. So first of all, Meek got a lot to come back from this. This is gonna be a crazy summer for Meek, and ain't no vacation gonna put away a lot of this stuff that he's going through right now. This is absolutely crazy. This dude is pretty much saying that you standing by your man, because really, we all heard it. Well, not me. I heard 2 seconds of the audio, and I don't believe that that's Meek. Let's just be honest. But there was audio circulating of supposedly Meek and Diddy, right? Which apparently Meek ain't tripping on because he's not addressing it. But end of the day, there is a lot of suspect, let's just say that, suspect activity that we're seeing with this Meek and Diddy. I don't understand, right? Peacher said, do they realize how embarrassing this is? I'm with you. It's just goofy, bro. It's weird. Infinity said Twitter fingers is back. Also said 50 is a roast master. That's a fact. Yo, I'm sitting here like, why would you go against 50 at this point? I have not seen 50. The only person even came close was Rick Ross, and that was what, 15 years ago? I haven't seen 50 take a loss on that social media. I don't know if ever, to be honest with you. So At this point, stepping in it with 50, and Meek ain't even. Meek too, like he get too worked up about stuff, like so he'll never win this. Like it's wild that he jumped in because a couple years ago they got videos showing him saying 50 is not to be played with. 50 not the one for all that playing. You don't want to play with 50, and now here we are. You going up against 50 for Diddy, who Diddy ain't even going up against 50 for Diddy. Right now, Diddy got a gag order. Like Diddy can't even speak up in his own defense, right? And this is wild, right? Like I know Meek was one of the people that was against how the feds came at Diddy's kids, and he was one of the people. He did speak out about that. But it's wild that nobody really speaking out about Diddy's character, right? They're defending Diddy's kids and this and that, but nobody's like, yo, Diddy would never do that. Like no one. I haven't heard anyone like speaking out saying, yo, he would never da da da. Like it's just kind of wild to me. Like I feel like it should be more people coming out, right? If his character is of a stand-up individual, and I know he just tweeted out today, the truth will whatever, right? Something Diddy tweeted out, the truth will be whatever, like. But the character, there's certain people, they're gonna have 50 people in court, right? They're gonna have 50 people writing letters, standing up for him online. Like I haven't really seen much, and I know a lot of dudes is probably laying low because they don't want nothing to do with it. But at the end of the day, bro, they letting this dude go down by himself. But Meek Mill jumping out there and he trying to save his kids. Like I told you earlier, this ain't no kid. This dude's 26 years old, so he's not a kid. He's on here bragging about the feds can't catch him, da da da. So Meek doubled down, claiming he's ready for war if necessary. He then claimed that Fifth ain't nobody to actually fear, and that the people around him are the men who have put in real work for the streets. Quote, when I ran into 50 many times, he only had monster around him, and I was risking his life, really holding the line. Nobody trusting 50. He too vicious. He spoke on my child like this mentally ill sick. It's and they just going back and forth, and I don't know. It seems like Meek is picking a lot of battles that's not really worth it, right? It just ain't making no sense to me because it's like some of this stuff is actually there's no reason to be beefing with 50. He didn't say nothing. He spoke to this kid. He didn't say nothing to the kid. Like he didn't disrespect the kid like manhood or nothing. He just was like, why would you say this to the feds? It really was no reason to start a beef over this. 50's a troll. He didn't. You're coming up defending this kid like this kid is 10 years old. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he's a minor. Like this kid is grown. Everybody's talking about this track is awful. And everybody's saying what he's like, what are you saying, bro? Like you're talking crazy on this track. You're telling the fans you missed the other house. Everybody's saying that. So it's not like it's not like you're you know what I'm saying? You're defending some helpless little kid, right? So I don't know what is possessing Meek to get involved with this stuff, but this is here we are, blah. So I personally feel like low key Meek is bored on that island, bro. Like he's doing too much. Like why are you even on? First of all, when you go to all right, I get it. Like when I'm on islands, I will have my phone, but not the entire time. And I'm definitely not going to be beefing while I'm on an island, bro. Like first of all, the Wi-Fi is awful, so you're wasting mad like precious like time on an awful Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is jittery. You know what I'm saying? You're waiting for videos to upload. Like, how are you even seeing all this? I don't even know how you're even seeing any of this stuff, just to be honest with you. But I gotta talk about this Solja one, bro. This Solja one had me crying, bro. The whole like these rappers right now, bro, they just going from 0 to 100 for no reason, bro. Like the Meek thing, it went from 0 to 100 with Solja and Meek, 21 Savage. These are all trolls, right? Let's just be honest. These are all trolls. Let me get into this Solja Boy. Conversation, yo. Solja Boy roasts Meek Mill as his feud with 21 Savage and Metro booming wages on. It's crazy right now, bro. Solja Boy appeared ready to beef with anyone who mentioned his name. The hit maker targeted Meek Mill for commenting on the Crank That creator's ongoing issues with 21 Savage and Metro Boomin. Quote, didn't Diddy just F you in the ASS? I can't really curse like that on here. But he said something so foul, bro. I don't know how Meek coming back from that when he see it ain't really nothing to talk about at this point. And when you see him, it's on. Didn't he just F you in the ass? Like, yo, come on, bro. Meek Mill attempted to offer some advice in a sense deleted post to the Philly-bred rapper. He warned Soldier Boy about publicly threatening 21 and Metro. So what happened was Meek Mill was on the gram and he saw Soldier Boy bugging out saying this, that, and the third about Metro because let me see if I got this right. Metro put a tweet up about 10 years ago, like 2013, and Soldier Boy just now saw it. So he comes at Metro, right? About the tweet. The tweet was, my phone rings to come to the studio with Jeezy. Metro wrote on Twitter in 2012, yours rings to send Soldier Boy a pack of beats. Sit down. So that's a 12-year-old post that Metro said about Soldier Boy, right? I don't even know what it originated from because it doesn't say in the article, but that post was about, I guess it may be just a random post. So then Soldier Boy comes back, I'm slapping the shit out of 21 and Metro. He basically was like, yo, when I see these dudes is on over that, because what happened was he gave Metro 24 hours to take down the tweet. He supposed to take down a 12-year-old tweet. He gave Metro Boomin 24 hours to remove a tweet that's 12 years old. So then under the post when Akademiks put it up, what happened was 21 Savage saw him right. He heard him say you got 24 hours. And he said, or what? He said, or else what? So 21 basically like, what's gonna happen? What's good? Like you got 24 hours to do what? What's gonna happen? Basically saying, yeah, right. What's up? So then Soldier Boy went full on Soldier Boy. I'm slapping the ass out of both of them. It said he started going crazy. He made matters worse by bringing up Metro's deceased mother, who was killed in 2022. The controversial artist sent a sarcastic Happy Mother's Day message to Metro before posting more crass statements, which a lot of people said he went too far. And he did. Let's just be honest. He went too far. I'm not going to lie to you. That's too much. And it says, you sacrifice your own mom. Metro, you a puppet. Then he goes, dig that dude's mom up and throw her back in. 21 Savage threatened Soldier Boy over the disrespect. He said, speaking on the dude's mom, you gone, who said, speaking on the dude's mama like that, you gonna shit on yourself when I see you, boy. And Draco fired back, F you and his mama, little boy. Now I'ma swing on you when I see you, lame. So this is what it is right now. Soldier Boy always goes too far. It's funny, right? It's funny until it's not funny, right? And I think certain stuff off limit, but I've never seen Soldier Boy chill and take something off limits. I've never seen that. I've always seen him taking it too far, too fast, way too next level. It just don't make no sense to go at a dude's mom. But these dudes don't. People don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't care no more. And Soldier Boy just has no chill. So that's where we at with it. I feel like we've been seeing Soldier Boy do this for years, and I don't think nothing. I think the closest anything happened, who was it? Casanova caught him somewhere and pressed him. I don't recall anything ever happened. Soldier Boy says the most crazy stuff. Maybe I think he just in his house smoking and just talking, screaming into the phone. I don't know. Nothing ever happens to Soldier Boy. He never gets beat up. Nothing ever happens. Like, it's just, it's like, you know, like, I don't know, man. It's wild, bro. Like, end of the day, I think he feels like I can do this stuff, and it just goes in circles. So what happened was Meek said, Solja, if you say you're going to smoke somebody and they see you and they actually smoke you, it's self-defense. Y'all losing touch of reality for some likes and clout. Now, Meek not always right, but sometimes he make a point. And that is a very good point. That is a very good point. The simple fact of the matter is that is a clout chase to say what you're going to do to a dude when you see him, right? And this bugged out Soldier Boy. But let's just be honest. Now, I'm not going to say that they're going to smoke him or he's going to smoke them, but he has a point. If you keep saying you're going to smoke somebody else, like I just told you, nothing never really happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, Soldier Boy says he's outrageous things, and the next thing you know, he's back smoking. Next week, he's spazzing on somebody else. I don't even know if Soldier leaves that house, to be honest with you. I don't even know. There was rumors last week that he was bankrupt and all this and that. And then another person pulled up that he worth $28 million. So I don't know what's going on with Soldier Boy. I don't know if he ever really does leave the house or he just stays in there eternally and just make beef and just, I don't know. Who freaking knows? I don't fucking know. But end of the day, I need Soldier Boy, bro. Calm down, bro. Dead ass, bro. Calm down. Like, I don't know if it's the drugs or whatever. And I don't know what kind of drugs he's taking. I can't say he's taking anything at all. But I don't know why. It's never like a calm, relaxing, or like, just a debate. It's always somebody gotta die. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I see you, I'm gonna hurt you, I'm gonna kill you. It can't never be like, yo, we're gonna have a discussion. No, it's never a discussion. It's always way too much. Way, way, way too much. And I feel like it's time for us to just like, maybe we the problem. Maybe we the problem, bro. I don't know. Maybe we the problem. But I want to talk about this right here, because this is funny. I don't see it. I don't see it. And I'm just gonna touch on this real quick, and y'all can tell me if y'all see it or not. But Monica, the beautiful, ravishing Monica from back in the day. Y'all remember Monica? Never meant to cause you no pain, right? I'm going to read you the story, and y'all tell me if you can see this. A woman somehow mistook Monica for Sexy Red at an airport. Monica recounted the fans' funny mistake via Instagram. Okay, this older lady literally chased me down in the airport to say, "Good morning, Miss Sexy Red. May I please have a picture?" That might be a white lady. I hated to disappoint her, but I said, "Ma'am, I love her, but I'm not Sexy Red." LMAO. Now I can't get the song out of my head. She was so disappointed. Monica posted a picture of herself sporting red hair, providing a somewhat plausible explanation for how the fan got so confused. The situation amused the multi-platinum selling singer. She included audio of Sexy Red's single "Get It Sexy" in the post about the mix-up. The humorous fan interaction occurred a few months after Monica called out Ray J. She expressed frustrations with him publicly, discussing the possibilities of a joint tour with Brandy. Yo, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe that picture right there, she lighter than her. I don't know. I don't see it. I personally just don't see it. I'm just gonna be honest with you. But y'all tell me what y'all think. Do Monica? Well, maybe with the red hair. I don't see it at all. That's wild. Nah, I don't see it. I'm sorry, gang. I just don't see it. I'm sorry. I want to keep it moving, bro. I want to talk about this right here. I know a lot of y'all got something to say about this girl, but I want to congratulate this girl. I'm going to congratulate her. And I know y'all be hating, right? I know y'all be hating. It's fine. It's okay. There's really no reason to hate this girl. She got her first game tonight, right? I want to salute. I want to say salute. 22-year-old. She's changing the basketball world for you fans of basketball. And I just got a couple questions, bro. First of all, this girl, Caitlin Clark, this chick is getting a bag. I'm kind of low-key conflicted with the Ice Cube offer. He offered her mad money, millions. Now, let me see. What did she get for? Oh, so she got, let me check this out. Because I know that she got, she's getting her money from Nike. She's not getting really a big bag from WNBA. But Caitlin Clark had to miss her college graduation ceremony at the University of Iowa. Blah, blah, blah. She's preparing for the Fever's first game of the regular season. So she's actually gonna start in the WNBA tonight. Let me just see some. The reason I brought it up is because I wanted y'all opinion why she's not getting hardly no money from the WNBA. She's going to get all her money from the Nike deal. She has to leave the end up WNBA as far as money-wise to get any money. That's kind of crazy to me. Let me see. Caitlin Clark money. What is she making? Let me see. Let me find out because I know it's a weird dynamic of how much she has to go and get endorsements to offset what she's not getting. Let me see. Where's this thing at, man? Why is it so hard? Okay. Why the hell is it so hard to freaking find? Because I know it's something ridiculous, like $76,000 she's getting, but she's not. All right, here it is. Sporting News. Let me click this. How much money the Iowa star makes from Nike and other sponsors in 2024. So she's only going to receive a base salary of $76,000 during her first season, which is crazy. I don't know what's going on, but that's what she's going to be getting for the WNBA. Now, it says from Nike, she's going to be getting $3.1 million. She's arguably the face of women's basketball before she even steps onto the WNBA court. Clark reached her fame at the right time. She is able to profit off her image and likeness thanks to the NCAA's NIL rules, which allows student athletes to start making money in 2021. Oh no, her NIL deals are worth $3.1 million. So I think the Nike one is more than that. I'm bugging out. I'm sorry, gang. I'm bugging out. So she got Nike, Gatorade, Buick, State Farm. She ain't even hit the floor yet in the WNBA. H&R Block, Bose, like it's crazy. Like these are crazy. I don't even know how you can even do all this and still play. I ain't even read half of the deals that this woman got, but I know some of y'all feel away, and I understand, but it's just business, bro. It's just business. You know what I mean? What my man Dijon said she's amazing, and Jug said Nike was 20 mil. 20 mil plus, Infinity said. So it's crazy how they can't still get no money in the WNBA. That's kind of wild to me. I don't understand that. Maybe they said that the stadium where she's going to be playing at with the Fever has not been sold out in 20 years. This is the first time that stadium was sold out. They said her jersey is the most selling jersey of any athlete in any sport right now. So I know some people feel away as far as like the other girls in college did not get the same reception as Caitlin received from, you know, I know a lot of people gave her offers that the other girls didn't get. The black girls, it's the elephant in the room. The black girls didn't get the same offers and attention that this woman garnered. And some people are salty about that. I'm just going to be honest with you. This is what I thought was interesting about this story. When Ice Cube made this offer to her, right? It was a major offer. Ice Cube's Big Three Basketball League offers Iowa Hawkeyes guard Caitlin Clark $5 million deal. Caitlin Clark is expected to be the first pick. Ice Cube confirmed on Wednesday that his Big Three Basketball League made the guard a historic offer that multiple outlets report to be worth $5 million. The contract would be for Clark to play in the league's 8 regular season open games, 8 regular season games plus 2 playoff games if her team qualifies. The Big Three told people that the commitment would not interfere with Clark's WNBA eligibility. Through the 2 seasons, schedules overlap. See, that's the problem. The WNBA did not respond to inquiries about Clark playing in both leagues, but the league spokesperson said that Clark can make up to $500,000 in a rookie season plus millions more in endorsements. We intend the offer to remain private while Caitlin Clark plays for the championship, Ice Cube 54 wrote via X. But I won't deny what's now already out there. Big Three made a historic offer to Caitlin Clark. Why wouldn't we? I had questions though. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Let me read a little more, and if there's anything else that I'm not seeing before I ask a question that's already out here. He added that women athletes shouldn't have to spend their off seasons playing in often dismal and dubious foreign countries just to make ends meet. This is a reference to how many WNBA players spend their winters competing in overseas leagues to supplement WNBA salaries that have grown but are still not enough for most players. They got to play in foreign countries to make money to make the ends meet. So I just want to say this right now. I'm gonna keep this moving. I'm not gonna go much further on this. So I brought this up because first of all, Cube is Cube. Cube is a hip hop head, one of the greatest rappers in history. He's in a lot of people top 20, top 5, top 10. Ice Cube and the NBA are at war. He knew she wasn't going to sign. That's my problem with this, and I'm gonna be honest. Cube said the NBA has been blocking him for years, right? He said this out of his own mouth. They've been behind the scenes trying to sabotage the Big Three for years since his inception, actually, and they've been trying to block his arena deals, even though they don't play in the same. The Big Three is a summer, if I'm not mistaken. It's those summer months when the NBA is not playing, if I'm not mistaken. They only have a few teams. They only play 3-on-3, and he uses only the players that have retired or one way or another left the league. And they aren't playing in the NBA. So why would they try to block him now? I hate the fact that they're trying to block him. I cannot stand it. It drives me crazy. I'm wishing and rooting for Ice Cube, but I'm going to explain to you, even though I understand they shouldn't be trying to block him, it makes no sense. Ice Cube is dead right to sue the NBA and he's trying to get damages. He's trying to get damages because enough is enough. They got their foot on his neck. But I'm going to tell you, I'm not siding in any kind of way with the NBA, but this is what they were scared of, and Cube just proved it. What it is they're scared that today he's only playing in the summer, and today he's only doing 3-on-3. They're afraid that one day he might build that thing up and might want to go 5-on-5, and he might want to start pilfering the stars coming up. You see what I'm saying? And one day he's going to start to try to muscle himself and align that Big Three, make it the Big Five, or even make the Big Three as same as a Big Five. You know what I'm saying? Like it's pure greed. You're right, Infinity Jug. But this is what they were afraid of. Him making these offers. And sooner or later, do you know the NFL used to be two separate, completely separate leagues? The NFL was the NFC. I think it was the NFL. It was like, I don't remember the exact name, but it was NFC and AFC, right? They had two different, it was something else, but I don't really remember. But I know that they had two different league names. One of them, which was, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was the NFC, which wasn't called the actual NFC at the time. But they were the dominant league. They were so dominant that the other league, the AFL, there it is, Jill got it. The other league could not compete with them in any kind of way. And when they started to do the exhibition games, they would get stomped out. Baltimore Colts, you know what I'm saying? Before they had the Super Bowl, they would just stomp these guys out. One year, as these two leagues were going head to head, they ended up, Joe Namath ended up calling out, "Oh, we're going to win, da-da-da." The Jets end up beating the Baltimore Colts. And it reversed everything. And what happened was nobody used to want to play for the AFL, if I'm not mistaken. And then everybody wanted, they started pulling players right out of college. They started getting people to go there, and it became competitive. That's what they're afraid of with Cube. Now, is that rightfully, is that a good thing? No, that's whack to try to stifle them out. What they should do is merge them and control the league, like buy it some kind of way, let him run it and work within it. It's just like when the NFL would not admit that concussions were real, and they fought it for years. And then out of nowhere, it became the crowd became so loud and so big. NFL had to actually lean into it and control the narrative, and it became a thing where, oh snap, now it's all about concussion. Now they can control it, get ahead of it, put safety to the forefront. They're making new helmets, they're making it a big deal. They're starting it from, they've changed rules where you can't hit no helmet to helmet. Like they got in front of it. That's what the NBA needs and should have done with the big three. Instead of trying to stop it and stifle it, they should actually get with Cube and make it a part of the NBA, and it can all be cohesive. This move right here is scaring them. I'm going to be honest. Him making a plea for this girl, because just imagine, for whatever reason, like when Jordan went to the freaking, you know what I mean? They was trying to get Jordan everywhere else. Jordan should not have went to Nike. He shouldn't have went to Nike. He had bigger deals on the table. But he went to Nike because they offered him stock equity and things like that. So at the end of the day, what if Cube would have threw a haymaker and talked her into going to, do you understand the implications if this girl would have went and started playing in the big three? So that's what they scared of, him throwing a haymaker and catching one of these big time ballers. He didn't catch her, but if he keep doing it, he gonna catch one of them. So end of the day, just like when all the football players started using Jay-Z as their agent. You know what I'm saying? Like for that little run of that like 2-3 years where Jay-Z was snagging these ballers and stuff. They're afraid of this guy actually realizing, oh snap, I can just catch one of these guys, and now I got the power. But I feel like Cube is playing into their fears with this. He says in the article he knew she wasn't going to sign, but he went after her anyway. And I feel like he's playing into their fears and giving them more ammunition to try to stop them. Now he's in court. He's going to try to da-da-da. And I get it. Once you reach a certain level, you're like, I don't care. And I understand. He's probably like, I'm sick of it. I'm not going to try anymore to try to bend over for these guys. They're going to leave me alone. So I get it. I see why he's doing it. I understand. It's like a simple fact where you're just fed up. You know what I'm saying? I get it, Cube. I get it. But end of the day, this is why they're scared. This is why they don't want to actually give him any type of power, any type of legway. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Now I want to talk about something else that I know a lot of you guys are sick and tired of talking about. And I'm sick and tired of talking about it, right? But I want to talk about this real quick because to me, I think that we kind of might be overlooking that they're basically coming out saying that a lot of the stuff in this battle that was said by Drake is starting to fall apart. I'm just gonna be honest with you. So it's looking like a lot of this stuff wasn't really real. That there was no, we gave you the story and all this stuff. So I don't know, man. I'm kind of like, this battle is completely over, and I understand that. And that's what we all know that. But I'm looking at this new evidence of this guy. Whoever this guy is, they're saying they're calling him the Riddler, right? They're calling him the Riddler. And he has these, he has the footage of the, let me see. I want to bring it up. But he has the footage of the picture, the Meet the Grams photo, right? Let me bring the picture up first, so we can start there, right? But the Meet the Grams photo, let me put that up. That was there's a guy that no one knows. He came out with the Meet the Grams photo, but he made it a video saying that Drake and his team had until Monday to tell the truth about this photo. So the Meet the Grams photo with the gloves and the receipt for the ring and the pill bottles that everybody is saying they don't know, where this and that and the third came from. Well, what he's saying is, y'all know where I got this from, because they tried to, because on Hot Part 6, he tried to say, we played you and all this stuff ain't real. This guy's like, nah, we're not doing that. So I want to read to you, because we haven't discussed this on these shows yet. I wasn't on last week. So I want to talk about this crazy, they're saying it's Kendrick. I'm just going to be honest with you, right? They're trying to say it's Kendrick. Now, I can't really confirm or deny that it's Kendrick. But what they're saying, the guy he went on Twitter, and, this joint sound like it's out of a freaking comic book. The stuff that this dude is saying. He went on Twitter, right? And let me just pull this out real quick, because he's still on Twitter. I followed him today just out of curiosity. So right there, that picture in the background is, what's this guy's name? Ebony Prince. Let me pull this up, bro. Because he turned the whole internet upside down. And he came out, was basically saying, if you guys don't tell the truth, I'm going to drop this situation on y'all real quick. Now, where's this thing at? It has the Ozempic bottles. It has it has another kind of drug. And a lot of people thought that Kendrick took it down because he got played. No, I believe, and a lot of people believe, that you can't put people's medication on album covers. You know what I mean? You can't do that. So a lot of people feel like that was why the pictures was taken down. Let me get back to where I'm at right there. Boom. Y'all still hear me? Y'all still here? All right, boom. So this guy came out, was saying, let me see if I can go to his Twitter, because that's where it's all really at. But, and I'm gonna tell you the guy's Twitter name, but it's hilarious because he put a video out showing the setup that they were showing, that they said wasn't real, and they tricked them. He put the video out saying, nah, it wasn't no trick. I got the actual stuff, and I'm going to put it out if y'all don't show up. Now, I'm finding it right now so I can read exactly. It's like, bro, it's like the Riddler talking. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. And people are saying that this is actually Kendrick up in his Brooklyn apartment, because the guy takes the video, the phone, and the phone is the phone is low resolution. And they say that Kendrick is very low tech with his phones, like flip phone type of stuff. They're saying that when he shows the shirt and shows everything, then he shows the Daily Mail picture. Once he shows that, he puts the phone up to the window and you can see the Brooklyn skyline, right? So a lot of people are like, that's actually Kendrick trying to, from a burner account, trying to prove that he really has this information, which was low-key like cracking me up, because I'm like, Kendrick he low-key losing it. Yo, that's my guy, bro. But you low-key losing it if you in an apartment by yourself filming, talking about, yo, you got 24 hours, you got until Monday, or else, like, we're gonna release the footage. I am not a liar, right? Let me find this guy's page. Dead ass, bro. I mean, all right. Ebony Prince 2K24. Go to Twitter right now. It's still up. Ebony Prince 2K24 on Twitter. It has 98. Mind you, he just joined the joint like 5 days ago. He got 98,000 followers. And I'm going to read to you some of these tweets. This joint right here is spooky. Like, yo, I'm reading this joint and I'm feeling like, yo, watch out. It's so much behind this. At first, I was like, that might really be Kendrick. But then I was reading some of the stuff. I was like, nah, that's not Kendrick. Because some of it is like kind of crazy. There's so many tweets that he's saying. It's so much stuff that he's saying, right? I'm trying to get back to the beginning because it's so much. He's writing so much stuff. Oh, my God. Here we go. All right. So where's the goddamn tweet? All right, gang. Jeez, it got so much. I think he took the tweets down. Okay. Dear Aubrey, did you really think this was about some shirt and some scripts? This was about diamonds. Oh, snap. This dude really going for the gusto with this joint. So if you go to Ebony Prince 2K24, which a lot of people think that Kendrick made a name up for this page, right? Let me see. All right, I gotta scroll. I'm scrolling way down, bro. Here it is. Number 1, King Kendrick Lamar is not a liar, and I am not a thief. Number 2, Mr. Aubrey Graham, Drake, aka Mr. Livingston Island, Akademiks, have until noon Monday, May 13th, 2024, to retract your claims of theft, or my attorney, Miss Adrian Edward, and I will exhaust every legal option. Right? And he's showing the shirt, the pill bottles. He's showing the pharmacy. What it is they believe that this bag was left at some random hotel. And there's so much going into this. I'm gonna show you this other picture, right? We're just gonna have, I'm just going down a rabbit hole with you right now. I'm gonna show you this other picture that they claim that he's talking about. So this other picture is of a little a handicapped individual. That picture showed up on the Ebony Prince page as well, right there, right? And if you look closely, there's a handicapped individual in what it looks to be like some type of device to push him in. I thought it was a stroller and a baby, but I was like, that ain't no baby. That baby got a big ass head. I was like, that ain't no baby. That's a grown man that look like a baby. So that's like a handicapped man. He's on Twitter himself, and this was allegedly when he went to meet with Drake. Now he claims he really did meet with Drake. They have a picture together. This is real. They really met. He met with this little person. And some people are saying something happened where he did something. I don't know what he did to this little person and try to cover it up. I don't know. That's all alleged. Let me check the comments. Maybe somebody in the comments know. All right, so Jug said, dude worked at the Mark Hotel in New York. He and another dude got fired. Okay. Oh, so they know who the dude is. All right. He said, word is they was hitting the lost and found because all celebrities stay there. And then oh, Infinity said, "Dude in the chair is a reporter." That's right, because he got a Twitter and everything. He's a disabled person. So dude in the wheelchair, something's going on because he claimed nothing happened with him and Drake, but then he's liking these posts where people are saying the truth will come out. Da, da, da. People saying he's paid off. I don't know what's going on, but there's a big bag of cause a lot of problems. But it said you've had many. This is what Ebony Prince 2K24 saying. You've had many things discarded on your behalf over the years. I wonder if you can remember them all. Right? It's getting creepy, right? He said, "You're blocking my money with all your lies. So you forced me to get it another way." I'm like, what is this dude talking about? Right? This is like some Scooby Doo, like you know what I'm saying? Like this is Scooby Doo right now, like mad, like on some other stuff. Jug said, "I think he got paid off." Yeah, I do too. I think he got paid off, and he ain't gonna say a word ever. Like, there's a lot of money being thrown around in this situation. Then he goes, push-ups. Really? Should have kept that to yourself. So he's not a fan. He's not a fan of push-ups. And then he goes on to say, had you not lied, I would have just waited until you died to sell my goods. What are you talking about, dude? That's wild. Like, what? So now since he lied, you going to sell your goods? Then he goes, two Black American men became unemployed at this exact moment. So he has he screenshotted the date of that picture that I showed you earlier with the little man in it, and it says Sunday 3/2023. So they got fired for whatever reason. Jug, what did they get fired for? I don't know what they got fired for. Maybe because they was hitting the unemployed, the lost and found. But for whatever reason, they got fired and they got this stuff out of the thing. So let me see what else is good in here. He said, "How do we know you're not like us? We never come back after we curse out the service providers." Oh, so he feels like he's trying to say that they were rude or they was really disrespectful to them. He supposedly is going to auction the stuff off in November. Wow. You know what though, Jug? He might get a bag for that. Anything with Drake on it, he gonna get a bag. Now, Drake could stop the sale, especially he can't sell nobody's medication. He'll go to jail for that. But he can sell it if he throws the medication. If the bottles are empty, which I'm sure they are if they were thrown in the trash. So they're empty pill bottles. Maybe he can sell that. Maybe. Um, maybe. He said, don't forget November 9th, 2024, auction of items before the ball starts. Oh, so no, November 9th. So he says, I am not an extortionist or career killer. I am a Black American capitalist. You have inserted yourself in between me and my money. Move, humble yourself, and tell the truth. This is why I tell companies I don't conduct company business on my personal cell phone. But since you are so finicky, they insisted I install WhatsApp. So this dude is going all in. He's doing a lot of tweeting, but you know what? He's bringing up the value of whatever he's selling. He got 98,000 people right now looking at his page. That's 98,000 potential clients to buy this stuff. I feel like this battle is reaching weird heights that we've never seen. This ain't even a battle, and it really never was. But at this point, this is crazy. We got security guards getting shot. We got people rolling up to this man's house. There's already had 3 different people try to get into this man's house one way or the other. I know the security got to be on edge. We got Drake openly admitting defeat, in my opinion, openly. Like, what he say? We gonna get back to business. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think we've seen the end of any responses. Now, if he responds, I'll be honest, I don't know what the response can be because right now they just this daggone they not like us is a monster. Like, I don't even know really if you even want to come back. Just let that die down. You do not want that to flare up. It's gonna be like when they was telling Eazy-E, light them up, burn them up, flame on until that Jerry curl is gone. Like when Eazy was in New York and they was screaming at Ice Cube diss. Like, it's wild, bro. Yeah, so November 2024. Somebody gonna get a nice little pill bottle. But you know what? Let's talk about this part that nobody's talking about. Drake never had this shit, right? So what happened, dog? Let me move this thing right now. They cooked up a whole story. The Maybach glove was for Rick Ross. The shirt was a dig at Kendrick's height. They really sat there and cooked this whole thing up. And I thought, I was like, Kendrick lost. If they really played him with this kind of stuff, I like, yo, bro, I don't care what happened. If you start a battle based on information that was false, given to you by the enemy who watched you use it and played you, you lost. But now it's coming out that pretty much they try to recover. You said whoever gave this information is clowns. And then 4 days later, you're talking about how many ever days later, you're talking about, yeah, we gave you the information. Like, yeah, it don't work like that. Right there, it blew a lot of red flags, and a lot of people was like, bro, you bugging out. We already figured it out. You didn't have nothing to do with these items, and a lot of people just disregarded that. And I told you, I thought the Heart Part 6 was not a bad track. I thought a lot of people, I thought the beat was dope. I thought his delivery, I thought he put the words together. Now maybe he didn't give it the required intensity a lot of people. But if you go back and listen to that wordplay, and I'm 100% Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? Like this all day. Like I knew this battle, I knew he had no chance of winning this battle from before it even started. Right? I knew it. There's just no, he had no chance. He put up a good fight, he had no chance. And I'm here to tell you, even knowing that I'm a 100%, I like Mr. Morale. I'm all Kendrick all day, right? But I still give Drake that credit on that Heart Part 6. The way he was constructing those flows, the way he was putting those sentences together, it was a very good. A lot of spitters was like, yo, this dude barred that. He got his thing off. But what happened was a lot of the misinformation in that is what ruined that whole song. That was actually a good track. I walked away like, yo, this is what we was looking for. But just when he shifted, that's the wrong tone. Kendrick had already took the tone up to dancing. He took it up to party, and then you shifting it down to let me drop a thoughtful da-da-da. Like let me drop a scathing rebuke of what you've said to me. Like that's not what people wanted at that point. So it was the wrong tone at the wrong time, and it just cost him the whole battle. The battle been lost for, like the battle kind of been lost weeks, like from the beginning. And push-ups was supposed to be the back-to-back. That didn't. It was that, but he didn't let it breathe. It would have had it had chance to live. Had Kendrick gave push-ups time to breathe, it might have been his back-to-back. It didn't get a chance to breathe. Not push. I'm sorry. Family Matters. He didn't give that a chance. So therefore, push-ups and Family Matters got smothered by Kendrick coming with so much stuff. But end of the day, man, I only talked about this because I wanted to talk about Ebony Prince 2K24. So they've now debunked the early rumors that account was actually Kendrick. They were saying in the beginning that a lot of internet sleuths was like, you can see the skyline that it's his Brooklyn apartment, da-da-da. So it seemed like Kendrick was on some Riddler shit, like just hiding in his lair, cooking up a fiendish plot to overthrow Gotham. Like it looked kind of wild. And I'm like, yo, Kendrick, my man, but somebody need to check on Kendrick because this getting out of hand if he's sitting in the house cooking up plots about photos and videos and you got 24 hours. Like it's like, yo, like a ransom. But I'm thankful to hear. I'm glad to hear that wasn't K Dot with some flip phone taking freaking shots of what's the damn river over there in New York? Like, come on, bro. Like, I hope that wasn't him bugging out over there. But listen, I'm about to get out of here, man. Talking Facts Live. It was fun. One more time for this. black-yeti.com. Make sure you head over there. Go click that. Find cannabis products. They are the official sponsor of clbmg.com. Make sure you check them out. They just added the gummies to that. Just go check it out. See if you want some. They got chocolate over there. They got the rolling papers, and he claims that he the only person in the whole country that got the all black rolling papers. So y'all can tell me if he welling or not. He might really have it. He has it. He might be the only one with it. I don't know. But on that note, man, I appreciate y'all watching. I'm about to get out of here. We will be back tomorrow night. And I got some bones to pick. I got some bones to pick with Questlove. Questlove is tripping right now. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not even gonna get into it right now because I'm getting off of this. But Questlove, I need to talk to you. And I need to talk to Gilly and Wallow and Gilly. It's just a lot of stuff I want to talk about. Tomorrow night, going live, right? That's right, he welling. DC lingo. Tomorrow night, the What Show. We going live around 9 o'clock. We will be on the same channels. Me, TJ, and Fliz. Oh, and Vic said he coming in. Salute Vic. He gonna come in tomorrow night. We're gonna be in the studio. I'm streaming right now from the house, but we're gonna be in the studio tomorrow night for another thrilling episode of the What Show. All right, gang. I appreciate y'all watching. I hope y'all had a good